Hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year, yes, to take your political questions out of the chat. So just leave them in the chat before I come on. No one who does this is 100% accurate. That's not how this works. But it is interesting when you read on the collective energy, kind of insights we can get. So we go through the news together. We talk things through. We read on the collective energy, and we just, rather than let the news bring us down, we just try to get better perspective, keep our vibration up, keep our energy up, and I was running late this morning, partially, actually a lot, because I felt really drawn to use this overlay, to use these as overlays today. Of course, they weren't ready for it, but to use these because it felt like, here in the US, there's so much stress from the election. There's so much tension. I know I'm not sleeping well. Most of the people I know aren't sleeping well. And there's certainly people who are sensitive to the sort of energy, ocean of energy we live in, aren't sleeping very well. But it's kind of put it in perspective, which is, I realize, compared to like China, America hasn't been around that long. But, we have been around for hundreds of years. And we've made it this far. And we still have an election. We just had an election. Look at us. So with all of the tumult from the astrology and the Pluto return and the Neptune opposition and all of this stuff going on, and in our Pluto return, since Pluto is right across from our Mercury, Pluto's about power and Mercury is how we communicate. That's where you get this extremism. Look at us. It's November 2022. We still have a democracy. We do. We still have a say. We can still speak our mind. So I thought I'm going to take the time. And I apologize if it made it difficult for you having to wait a little bit. But I was like, this needs to come up here to remind, maybe just me, but maybe remind you about the higher kind of perspective that we're going to be okay. We will. Okay. So, all right. Where is my deck? Good old faithful. Here we go. All right. Although technically, I could use. Yeah, let's use the Golden Art Nouveau deck. Electrostrom, was pumpkin our national fruit back then? I have no idea, I'll be honest. I can't remember. But Cheryl Clark says we got through the full moon. Exactly. Hey, Becca from House of Lenormand. She's so great. Mar-a-Lago was evacuated, which brings a question: can't the stable genius just redirect the path of the hurricane with his magic Sharpie? Yes, that's stable genius. Revolution Ricky, the star of the show and the inspiration behind the 80s song Tarzan Boy, Boo Boos and Kitty. Tiffany Lilly says we passed the abortion amendment in Michigan. Excellent. All right. Well, I have a bunch of your questions. I think I'm missing some because like I said, everything kind of fell apart this morning, and then I felt drawn to do this, and it was like, so at the moment I've got 7 questions, but I know there are more than that in here. So I'll have to go back and grab some more. So, all right. Oh, that's a good question, M. Kelpie. Matter of fact, I'm going to quickly grab that. And as I am grabbing that question, I do want to remind everybody, thank you. I'm at 14,516 subscribers. And that means we are 500 subscribers away. If you feel like you should subscribe, 500 less than 500 subscribers, there'll be another set of drawings for 3 $50 Amazon gift cards and a free 30-minute personal reading. So there we go. Kathy Lamson's asking, do we know if there are still outstanding House races? Yes, many. Yeah. All right, let me grab M. Kelpie's question. That'll be number 8. All right, and we'll jump in at 6 minutes in. iBaby is asking who's TFG. That's the former guy. So, oh, there's some noise outside. It's kind of moving away, but if it's too loud, I'll have I'll close this window. You just tell me if it's bothering you. All right, so at 6:30, let's start with Steve's question. 6:30. Ari, the Florida election. Okay. During the pandemic, many people died. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, my tribe tarot, thank you. Thank you. Helps a lot, thank you. So during the pandemic, many people died. Did DeSantis use COVID deaths and register them as voters, dumping ballots where Democrats were strong to weaken results? DeSantis was covering up actual death numbers. Whew, that's dark. Okay, let's have a look. See you later, CC Ryder. Hello, Warrior Witch. DeSantis, really? Page of Cups. There's my rack here. Evelyn Hartman says, I live in Florida. Yes, he was. Electra Storm says, Satan cheated to get in, so I won't be surprised that he cheated to stay in. Do we have any proof? I'm not saying you're necessarily wrong, but the other side, they say there's cheating, but they don't have proof. And I don't know. I mean, is there even a hint of it? Just, I'm not saying he's above it. He and Lady Macbeth are not my favorite people, but I'm just saying we are better than the other side. We just are. But anyway. Well, there's insult to injury. There's the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, plane going by. Of High Priestess, Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Really? Good grief. That was crazy. Anyway. Oh, I know he lied about the COVID numbers. Yeah. Rose Blue says, remember Rebecca Jones refused to fudge the numbers? Absolutely. Lisa Graham says gerrymandering. Oh, he gerrymandered the heck out of that state. Oh, yeah. Thread of Hope says, oh, hang on. Don't discount that a lot of people moved to Florida during the pandemic because of DeSantis' COVID denial and affordability of the housing. Those new Floridians may have approved of DeSantis, even though his record is garbage. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. All this is breaking. Reported that 3 of Twitter's chiefs resigned last night. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm closing the window because apparently all the noises decided to start. Yeah, he redistricted. He did some serious redistricting. Oh, hey, goodness gracious! You know, well, that's a fire truck or something. So that bless whoever needs that. Bless. Okay. Alicia says, you are the ones reading the cards. The question about DeSantis cheating, using dead people as voters. Deborah's asking, and how did he win when so many of his voters died? I'm kind of with you, Becca. DeSantis gerrymandered Florida to the high heavens. And yeah. Insult to injury. He didn't have enough votes, so you get your people to gerrymander sneakily, move this here, move that there. And for all he did, even though they won, it feels like it was closer than they wanted it to be. They're mad it didn't do more. I can't stand this guy. Please don't think that I am any kind of fan of Ron DeSantis. I cannot stand him. His energy is a level of I think there's a chapter in Dante's Inferno, and oh look, it's Ron DeSantis. His energy is bad. His wife's energy is bad. He's cruel. He's selfish. Everything. I joke about his bad fashion sense and his whiny voice, but his cruelty is limitless. Electra Storm says a lot of ballots weren't counted when he ran for governor the first time. There's proof of that. Some were just lying in the post office, never counted. Well, Lisa Graham says also voter registration purges and super suppression. Yes. So that kind of thing I will agree with, but perhaps we're not talking, we're talking cross purposes, because when someone says cheating to me, the other side, when they say it, they usually mean like going in and changing votes or going in and changing results. I don't get that. I just get that this man is scum, and he gerrymandered, and he strong-armed, and he was a terrible leader, a terrible governor. But I don't get him literally changing votes. So anyway. Okay. Meg makes of recent hurricanes. Yeah. There were people leaving because of Nicole coming in. It's a mess. He's awful. So, Wanda Joe, 12-hour waiting lines. Were there? CC Ryder says 3 counties in Florida flipped to the GOP, 2 because of gerrymandering. Miami-Dade flipped to the GOP, a lot of propaganda on Spanish language channels. Thread of Hope says, and removed the district attorney in a blue county. Yeah. Kathy Delisle, I agree, stands no chance of anything outside of Florida. So, yeah. So please do not think I'm any kind of fan. Oh, nay, nay. Oh, nay, nay. Let's just do 1430, because I don't want to stay in this energy that much longer. 1430. What is going to happen to DeathSantis? FL Gov, period. Save. Becca says 45 supposedly has a lot of dirt on DeSantis, and he's claiming his wife doesn't even know. You would think he would dump that. I have trouble believing he keeps a lot of the gossipy secrets he knows. What's going to happen to Ron DeSantis, Governor Cruelty? And God made a narcissist. Lisa Graham says, please, Garland, make our day soon. Absolutely. Absolutely. 3 of Wands. Well, that's kind of what you put out will come back to you. And this was a lot of screwing around to make everything as far into his favor as possible. And there we go. King of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. 2 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. He's going to be awful. He will continue to be governor, is what I've got here. And he will continue to be awful. But there's something here, something about the women's vote. There's something here about the women's vote. Kathy Lamson says, why Friday? I'm curious. I'm afraid I don't know what that's about. Glenn Burr says, take heart. The January 6th committee has turned tons of evidence over to the DOJ. Oops. That can indict several members of the House and Senate, as 45 will be indicted, wrecking the MAGA movement and criminals. Let me get 3 more cards on DeSantis, and then we'll look at that, Glenn. DeSantis, what's going to happen? Justice card. 4 of Wands. Hanged Man. 5 of Cups. Well, it's not going to be easy. He is awful. He will continue to be awful. He does no reason to change being awful right now. But this is my, well, it's usually my Mar-a-Lago card, but this can also be my Florida card, because this is the card of vacation or retirement to me. So it's this big suspension and trying to kick down federal laws, but he won't be able to. All right, well, we're stuck with him for a while, unfortunately. All right, where was that question from Glenn? Let me grab that. Where did I leave it? Okay, where's Glenn's question? See, I saw it in StreamYard, but I can't highlight anything or grab anything. Is the problem with that when I'm in StreamYard, because I'll if I try to click on anything, it just takes it across the bottom of the screen, which could be useful, I suppose, but then I don't have timestamping and stuff. Okay, if someone could repost Glenn's question, I would really appreciate it. So, January 6th committee has turned a ton of evidence over to the DOJ that can indict several members of the House and Senate, as 45 will be indicted, wrecking the MAGA movement. Is that what is going to happen? DOJ, are you going to indict members of the House and the Senate? And end up making some changes in Congress? Is the DOJ going to end up... Thank you, lucky girl. You are such a dear. Okay, copy. Got it. Thank you. So at 20 minutes in, take heart. Will the DOJ wreck Congress, basically? Wreck Republicans in Congress? Yes, please. Ugh. Marie Wells says, all I want for Yule is indictments. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. Holly Wanda says, Merrick Garland, why aren't you holding Trump's diaper to the fire? I can understand as people age, excuse me, them having difficulties. I'm just, I would think it would be more like, why aren't you holding 45's girdle to the fire? Because he says everybody else is fat. But he's trying to keep that 13-inch waist, Trump? Is that that's the thing that it's like, no, that's just on you, you jerk. All right, hang on. Too much focus on Trump. DOJ gonna come along and indictments. DOJ gonna hit Congress with indictments. Blue Rose says Newt Gingrich has been ordered to testify. Really? 6 of Pentacles. Oh, I was only, like Ron Johnson, I was only involved for 2 minutes. Oh, I was only involved for an hour. Oh, look, there's the Devil card. There's the Wheel of Fortune. There is the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the Hermit. Oh, goodness gracious. There's corruption. There is a pivotal moment in history. This is the far right members on the defensive. Here are the Democrats that are just sitting there going, well, we're here. And isolation. This feels a little bit hopeful. Mm-hmm. By the way, there was a comment. Someone was saying that, or complaining that I just will sometimes just hold up a card and be like, you know, not explain what the card means. I try not to do that, just so you know. I guess I do assume that you have at least enough knowledge about tarot that if it's like major arcana, if it's like the Tower with the big bolt of lightning and people falling, that's not good. Or if it's the Devil card, it's corruption. It's not going to be anything good. So I hope it isn't too bad. But I'm trying to be mindful of that. But I think some of the meanings are, I guess some of them I think are a little, you know, you can work it out on some of the big stuff. But I don't expect you to know what all the cards mean. No. Mm-mm. That's why I'll often say what the cards mean as I put them down. So. Oh, DOJ. DOJ. Calling the DOJ. Please report to Congress with indictments. Please report to Congress with indictments. Thank you. Oh yeah, Evelyn, Ten of Swords. It's not good. Three of Forces, I often listen. I can't see the screen at all. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Working. But it also feels like working, like a flurry of activity to hide things, sweep. I'm getting an image of someone sweeping something under a rug and just, no, I'm busy. Just don't mind me. Yes, Malversad. Clean up on aisle J6. Clean up on aisle J6. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Three of Pentacles. There is the... Oh, dear great Gussie. Okay, this is the High Priestess. This is the Death card. And there is the Going to Prison card. I don't like when the cards are too good to be true, but holy buckets. That would be Biden's DOJ. Interruptions of plans, like being caught. The secrets coming out. The secrets, there's a big death card, and there's a potentially going to prison card. It seems too good to be true to me, but that's what they're saying. That's what the cards are saying. There's certain days when things are really stressful. It's hard to believe that things will work out for the best. But we have to keep remembering there are good days ahead, and this could be one of them. So, fingers crossed. Judith says, is Trump going to be able to take Republicans down out of revenge? DeSantis, Gaetz, etc. He's dangerous now that his future is threatened. Wouldn't it be lovely? Lovely. 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 Where is... That was a great question, and no, I can't find it. Okay, well, apparently I'm seeing questions here that I'm not seeing there. Judith, there's Judith's question. That's a great question. That is a great question, Judith. I'm trying to keep up with your great questions. So if I go up here, it must be... Thank you, Trillium Tarot. Thank you. Thank you. That helps a lot. All right, so let's go back to at 29 minutes in. What just happened there? There we go. 29:15. All right, so as Trump falls, is he going to take other Republicans down with him for not protecting him? Start spilling some secrets. Please spill secrets on Kavanaugh, DeSantis, and Gaetz. Those are the three big ones that I would like to see. Trumpy. Where are you, Trumpy? How vindictive are you feeling? Oh, Trumpy. Oh, I know you're mad. Come out, wherever you are, and spill. Deborah says, I'm to the point where maybe he has no info to spill. Oh, yes, he does. He heard things about Kavanaugh. He's even said, if it wasn't for me, Kavanaugh wouldn't even be able to get a job at a law firm. What's that about? Temperance. Drat. Yes, Rose Blue, his widow feelings are hurt. Thank you. All right, 3 of Wands. Oh, he's expecting. People should be coming to his defense. People should be protecting him. And he is very foolish to think that. He definitely hits back. Oh, there's communication. Oh, boy. Oh, man. It looks gloriously miserable. Look at that. Look at this 10 of Swords. Look at Trump it's like, where you're protecting me. Where are you? I'm expecting you to protect me. What do you mean you're not? So he gets out his bludgeon, metaphorical bludgeon, and he communicates with the world. And boom, 10 of Swords. Metaphorical swords through the back. Communication that hurts. A lot of stuff that hurts. Well, that just put a smile on my face. Lucky Girl's asking, love the cards. May I ask what tarot deck that is? That is, 1 second. I will move this up. This is the Golden Art Nouveau deck. The link is in the description box. Hang on 1 second. I am putting it at the bottom of the questions. So if you just go down to the bottom of the questions, I'm saved. So if you go down and look at the questions, 1, 2, 3, okay, it's right there. The link's right there. They're great. It's a beautiful deck. There are only 2 decks I keep in this pouch, and this is one of them. So Deborah Johnson says, "Hey, Ms. S, I'm psychic too." I don't doubt it. I know a lot of you are readers, and I've always said there's nothing I do that you can't. I just do it with graphics. So anyway. Oh, Trumpy. Gosh, I hope so. But he's really gonna have to have his back against the wall. For him to really start burning those bridges, it's gonna be. Okay, so let's move on. 3345. Deborah Murphy had a question. 3345. Fox News. Faux news. Fox is having problems having less airtime because Trump does not check in hourly. How will they handle no coverage of Trump at all? Will we have a Fox news Fox network? Yes, they'll still be around. Yeah, I've never get that they're going away. It's just with no Trump, do Fox's ratings Pauline Francis just in. Judge orders InfoWars Alex Jones to pay an additional $473 million for lies about the Sandy Hook school shooting. Good. There was a long time we thought Alex Jones will never be held accountable. Remember that? Fox News. We lie, you comply. Fox News ratings. And how there is Tucker Carlson still beating the ratings at MSNBC? The man who suns his bits? Really? Okay. Florida. Oh, you better hope DeSantis has the same kind of charisma. This is Florida. They are going to go all in on DeSantis. Oh, that's hysterical. All right, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Sun card, Four of Pentacles, lack of funds, lack of money, lack of income. The people they do feel out in the cold, but the red wave that didn't materialize. We don't know for certain yet who's going to be controlling the two houses of Congress. Excuse me, but there's no red wave, and they were promised a red wave. The viewers were promised. And there we go. They were promised a red wave. They didn't get it. And the ones who are really out there, the ones who are extreme, really extreme, they start getting their news somewhere else. And Fox News is hurting a little bit. Now, I don't see a tower. They're not going to collapse, but this isn't good. This isn't good for them. It's good for everybody else. It's not good for them. Matter of fact, have you guys been watching the clips of Fox News and other Republicans and pundits melting down over the midterms not going their way? Just angry. How could this not be? The country's falling apart. It's the worst thing ever. We've never been in a worse situation in the history of our country. Really? Really? Joyce Matthews is saying they said Satan has no charisma and a weird voice. Who's they? Because I agree with them, whoever they are. On that, I agree. So, yeah. M. Kelpie says Trump doesn't have any money and Satan doesn't have any personality. Yes. Oh, Becca, who are you quoting? Okay. 3930. Electra Storm has a question. 3930. So, Republicans want to raise the age of voting to 21 because 18 to 21-year-olds voted in droves in the midterms. Will they get their way? So is the age for voting going to go from 18 to 21? See, the thing is, though, unlike alcohol or guns or what have you, voting doesn't kill you. And says, I loved how Colbert put it. The pink, when you put your KKK robes in the wash with your MAGA hat. I hadn't heard that yet. gosh, that's good. That was awesome. Okay. And it's funny to me because I just bought a great big box of color catcher. Because I got some new throws, and throwing like 3 of them in there to make sure none of the colors. Anyway. Mel Broussard says the 26th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution sets the age at 18 years old. They can't pass a law to change it. They must amend the Constitution. Oh, the fail. Oh, the fail. Well, okay, Dave is saying instead of appealing to the voters, they want to choose the voters. Okay, let's keep this in mind. So did the Founding Fathers. I mean, let's not let them completely off the hook, but Queen of Cups, women voting, women legislatures across the country, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords. So you want to lose more of the young vote. Oh yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so you're gonna try to do that, huh? You're gonna talk about it and just make your tent even smaller. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. So, yeah. Rose Blue says, but they still want to make you have to register for the military at 18. Yeah. Oh, Lucky Girl has a message for something I missed in the chat. Sandy Miller says, an owl visited my yard last night, and we watched each other for a long time. Her message was, stay calm, secrets are coming out. Oh, owls are so beautiful. Owls are so beautiful. And I think that's wise. Stay calm. Stay calm. All right, so 43:30. A question about Russia and Ukraine at 43, because that mess is still going on. Okay, now the Russians have fled from Kherson. And the damaged bridge to Crimea prevents reinforcement. Will Putin do something extreme? Okay. Thank you, Sergio. Did we switch timelines on Wednesday? No. I'm not a timeline kind of person, because all time is simultaneous. Seriously, from the beginning of the universe to the end, we're just taking the long way through. And if there are other timelines, there are so many of them that. So. I don't think so. But we're okay. We're okay. All right, Putin. How much are you going to rage against the dying of the light, you psychopath? Son. Oh, by the way, did you hear the justification? Now it's no. Russians aren't trying to stop Nazis in Ukraine. They're trying to stop Satanists. Yes, that's their justification now. 10 of Pentacles. You can't take it with you. 7 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, stealing. Oh, he's being undermined. He is being undermined. All of his wealth and power and what have you is being... I mean, I don't know if we're going full Guy Fawkes, rolling barrels of gunpowder underneath the Houses of Parliament, but this is Putin losing power, losing money, losing influence. So I've got an itch right at the end of my nose, right there, right there. He is in decline. Thank you for being here, Rose Blue. Suvi says Putin will be meeting Satan soon enough. Death card, yeah, on Putin. It just is. Bye-bye. Bye, Vlad. Won't miss you. Not even a little. Ooh, and whoever takes over, they might start cleaning house, not necessarily a good way, just to consolidate their own power. Once Putin's out of the way, it's later on that I mean, there's some other readers who have said Russia in the future will be a good country. It'll be decent. It'll take a while, but it will. And I get that too. Then again, I'm an optimist about people in general, overall. I know there are monsters out there, but most people are just trying to get through the day. And they're decent. It's true. Most people are. Oh, the wolves are circling. Clever girl. Yeah. Bye, Putin. Yeah, don't stand near him. Don't. Be like, oh, he's just walked in the room. I think I'll go stand away from him. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to be elsewhere. Really. Dragon Lady's asking, is it a new blanket behind you on the chair? There are 2 new blankets back there, actually. There is the Stars and Stripes, which I was wearing over my shoulders yesterday, and then there's a kind of orangey, yellowy, fall-ish kind of thing. And it's a huge mess at the moment because somebody went up there and curled up, and now I don't want to move anything. It means there's a mess on the... Here, let me show you. We need some good energy. So excuse the my chair with the clipboard on it and it's kind of a mess. Look. You precious one. You're doing okay. You're doing okay, good boy. Yes, you are. You are a good boy. Oh, there's a big yawn. Oh, there's a big yawn. You are precious. You are precious. Here, put this back. There we go. Good boy. Okay. All right, a little good energy. Could you see him? Hope you could see him. Yeah, and be careful of windows and don't have any tea. Yeah. No, seriously, it really feels like do not be in the same room with him. Not like he's gonna, I mean, because he's scary. He's a psychopath. He's an actual psychopath. But it's just like you don't want to be near him. It's like I don't know if somebody's gonna try to shoot him or it's a building's gonna conveniently fall on him. But it's like oh, good, you saw the kitty. Good. All right, we need some good energy. Okay, so at 50 minutes in, 50, Mel had a question. Greetings from Texas. Hello. And for praying for our Gulf Coast neighbors in Florida as Nicole passes over them. Okay. So I wanted to ask about this. Is it going to Nicole? Yeah. Is the storm going to damage Mar-a-Lago? There's 3 cards. Actually, I'll make this 51. Damage Mar-a-Lago. Save. Yes, she's Anne H. Thank you. From Reuters, former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev cast Russia's war in Ukraine as a sacred conflict with Satan. Yeah, Putin is Satan? Yeah. Warning that Moscow could send all its enemies to the eternal fires of Gehenna. Okay. Evelyn Hartman says there's Tiffany's wedding's on the 12th. Yeah. The Emperor. Sit down. Temperance. Page of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Doesn't seem too bad. It seems like the worst thing at Mar-a-Lago is bully Trump. So they'll have cleanup to do. But I'm not getting Kerpow. In fact, I'm getting a temperance card. So okay. Okay. 53. Dr. Nancy had a question. All right. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Good. Glenn, I'm guessing this is Glenn Kirshner. Also good on warning McCarthy and his sidekick. So many seditionists. Here's to getting them out of Congress. Oh, okay. So this actually goes back to that question I asked earlier. So I've already answered your question. Okay. So let's go into Colette's question. Boebert. Oh, so much vileness. Powers said, I don't know if my cat noticed Boo Boo said Kitty likes to hide in his blankie to take a nap, but my cat just started doing the same thing. You never know. And they change. They find favorite places and they hang out there for weeks and weeks, and then they find somebody else. And a couple of winters ago, Boo Boo was in the cat tree over here in the corner there, second tier down, all day long. There's a heating vent right above the cat tree, and Pumpkin used to sleep on the top, and they would just be glued there, in all winter. And now, even no matter how cold it gets, they just don't. I don't know. Okay, Lori Kimmerl is saying her and Adam's race is neck and neck. Jane says, my cat's hanging out in the linen closet as I speak. Oh, they do like that. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. I better change this to 55. Boebert. Oh, you are a headache. There's got a sharp pain, like right there in my head. She's so awful. Seriously, she did write that autobiography. And the more you know about her, the less you will like her. Okay. Well, she got in, Ted Cruz was very much in her corner, and she's been heavily Trumpist. Ugh. Mary Hughes says they were both at 50%. Cheryl Clark says, asks if there's a runoff for them. I don't know. Is it a, I don't know if that's a thing where they are. And while the cards can help me with a lot of things, I don't expect them to, it's a lot easier for me to interpret the energy and the cards if I have, a little bit more factual information. So that's how I roll. Unlike the far right, I like facts. Okay, 6 of Wands. Well, the far right, they did very well in the primaries, but this red wave didn't go as well as they wanted. 5 of Pentacles here. That's the little match girl card. This is the 9 of Cups. This is the far right communication, 2 of Wands, and there is a King of Swords. So that would be something about an election official. The Democrat has quite a few votes here. So, okay, Mel Broussard says the margin of victory in Colorado must be 0.5 percentage point or more. If not, there's a runoff. Kevin is saying last I looked, Boebert was down 65 votes. Wow. Well, that would be a runoff then, because that's an election official. Oh, Boebert. You are sad. You are a sad person. She's obnoxious. See, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she has her insecurities, but that's not what drives her. Boebert, she's weaker. She's a weaker person. Yep, thank you, Kendall. I read that earlier. Thank you. Queen of Wands. That's her. Look at me. Rather not. You're a bully. Yes. But look at all these votes I have. Of course they love me. They love me. They love me. They love me. Okay, I don't care about you as a person. I just don't, because what I've seen already is heinous. But are you going to keep your seat? Congress, are you going to be going back to, I don't know, stealing from other vendors? Which is in her book. And all the other heinous things. 4 of Cups. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about the constituents. She really doesn't. 10 of Cups. Page of Wands. 4 of... Well, this is 4 of Swords. This is quiet as a tomb. These are a lot of votes laid out. Democratic votes laid out. Votes for Democrats. And this is her far-right message. There's silence here, because she's not listening to her constituents. It's a squeaker, though. Oh, Powers, that's sweet about your cat in the cat tree. Oh, yes, she's an evangelical, yeah. And she's one of those people who prays. I heard her the other night. She's one of those heinous people who pray by, Lord Jesus, Smite down my enemies. Lost the plot. If you are asking, raise up those of us who believe in you, unlike the unbelievers, and raise us up high above them, you have lost the plot. Good grief. That's not how it works. Last things. People came in. They even voted for even some Republicans were voting for the Democrat because they're sick of her. She is not helping them. She's feathering her own nest. She's making herself important. Suspension. I'm so great. You have been underhanded, and ding, 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 suspension. That's what I'm getting. Again, I get nervous when the cards are too good to be true. We are looking at the collective energy. I'm not one of those people that says like, oh, I'm always right. Oh, this is what's in the collective energy. Can give us some insights. Can give us some amazing insights. But I do what you can do because all of our souls are from the same place. Okay. All right. So what else have we got here? At 1:02:30, M. Kelpie had a question. M. Kelpie was saying, I think they'll hold off on indictments until after the Georgia race. Okay. Well, the DOJ and whatnot, they had said that they were not going to move forward publicly until after the midterms. Well, does that mean we have to wait for Christmas? Okay. So, Merrick Garland, are we waiting? We're waiting until after Georgia? Why have I got a death card here? Oh, jeez. 5 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Judgment. There is this is could I be more vague? There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen before they finally step in. There's the far right, they're upset. There's a start of something for the Democrats. Here's Republicans' fruits of labor, but here's the thief card, people upset, and then out of the blue, like the soundtrack for Inception. Whoa. The DOJ comes in. So this isn't going to happen this coming week. There's other stuff. They're all wrapped up in this whole thing, and then DOJ's like, hello, major arcana, kaboom. So, are we talking Christmas? DOJ, are you going to move on Trump and the other scumbags before Christmas? King of Pentacles. That would be quite the gift. Sun card. Five of Swords, Nine of Cups. It probably, but it has something to do with the there's election stuff that we have to step past. So I don't know about Christmas, but we have to step past. So do this. So next week? No. I'm the runoff in Georgia isn't until December 6th. So Lisa, will Trump be indicted before his announcement on November 15th? I don't know that Trump is going to announce, really, but anyway, Trump be indicted before November 15th announcement at 1:06:45. 1:06:45. Okay. Anne says, I've stopped believing there will be any indictment ever. Oh, he's not skating through all this. Nope. I love that, Becca. Yes, Trump will announce that he is announcing an announcement to be announced at an upcoming announcement where he will announce the announcement. Maybe. The announcement of an exploratory committee. The star. So important. So the center of everything. Narcissism, and more narcissism. Yeah, this isn't indictments. This is going and talking in front of the. This is talking in front of the January Select Committee, but there might be a little movement in New York, but really. Yeah, this is having to go in and talk, and this is just lying and obfuscating, and Trump speaking. So yeah, I mean, we made it past the bulk of the midterms, but there's still, well, certainly when it comes to Trump and legal stuff, it is a Gordian knot, and nobody's got the sword of Damocles. Is that it? No one's got the sword of Damocles handy. So. All right. Yeah. All right. So it is 1:29 here in Chicago. That's going to do it for me for today. But thank you. At 4:00, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. To do creative sprints, you are always welcome to join. Any kind of creative thing you do, we just want to encourage you. That's it. But it's also very productive to have time set aside every day when we're focused on our own projects. So. But anyway, I will be right back here tomorrow at noon or soon after as I can come on. And I'm here literally 365 days of the year. So just put your questions in the chat before I come on. All right, that's going to do it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You are not alone. Look at the chat. Look at the comments. Look at me. Look at Boo Boo. You're not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. There are. All right, so hang in there. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. All right, take care.